these lionesses have spotted some buffalo moving not too far away. You can, actually, I don't know if you'd be able to see them. You might be able to. There they are. Can you see that? They're the buffalo. So not too far. And these lionesses are all fixed and focused on them at the moment. It looks as if they may try and flank them a little bit. Now, this could just happen very quickly. And we've spoken about how opportunistic these lions are. And this could get very, very exciting very quickly. And just a reminder, everybody, that this is live and these is wild. So for sensitive viewers, if you are not wanting to see a hunt, it might be a good time to go and make a cup of tea if you do not want to see it. I'm not saying they're definitely going to be successful, but there is a good chance. So let's see what happens. Wow, this is exciting. Very, very exciting. We don't want to move around too much because we don't want to disturb them. And it looks like those buffalo are heading in this direction. So what I assume might happen is these lionesses might lie down and wait for the buffalo to move a bit closer, so that they don't have to stalk. They can just lie in ambush, and what might happen is then, as they get a bit closer, rush out and try and get one of these buffalo. It's very exciting. Let's see what happens. I can see. Here comes an elephant too, moving through there. That could definitely change things slightly, because elephant often chase lions if they do smell them or see them. But watch, all these lionesses now are completely fixated on these buffalo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's the other lioness? I just see 4 of them at the moment. But it's incredible how the whole atmosphere around here has just changed. This is interesting, but those are some big males. You can see just by the boss, middle section of horn, the boss, it's very thick. So these do look like bigger males, bigger than this buffalo that they did kill. And these little cubs are calling around us, making a bit of noise. Isn't that a wonderful shot that Brian has got there with the lioness and the buffalo in the background? Oh, it's wonderful. That is really great. The elephants seem to be moving away. It's actually hard to see. You can't see the elephants now. They're about 60 meters or so away. 60 to 70 meters, and it looks like they're moving away from here. I can just see the ears moving through, but let's stay with this lioness and buffalo, because look how fascinating this is. Watch us stalking, everyone. And as I mentioned, well, you can see the 2 lionesses now lying there. I think the other one just behind those bushes. So lying, waiting, not stalking any closer, just seeing if these buffalo actually approach them and they can ambush them. It'd be much easier than trying to stalk. This is very exciting, everyone. And the thing is that we don't know when this is going to explode. It could happen any time from now or 10, 15 minutes from now. But let's have a look. Buffalo coming closer.
There's the cub.
Brian was saying he thinks this buffalo heard the cub, and that's a possibility. Heard the sound of the little cubs making a noise. So hopefully the cubs don't spoil it for the lionesses. Michael, you asked, do the cubs know to sit still and be quiet? It does appear as if they do know. They're not walking over to the females and bothering them. They are hanging back. They're lying down where they were left, but they are making little sounds, which is not ideal. They need to be quieter. But it is incredible to see how they know to hang back a little bit. They're not right next to the females or moving around or playing as much as they were earlier. So that instinct does kick in, and they can see the change in body language from the lionesses. As you can see there, that lion poised and ready. I'm trying to think, and I always forget this, and I wonder how they study it. Apparently, judging by the rods and cones in their eyes, they can determine what animals see, and they usually say, predators generally see in a black and white color, but I don't know about antelope and buffalo and that. I'm actually not sure what their eyesight is like, if it is color. I would assume it's a bit of color though. And again, I always wonder how accurate those studies are, but nowadays modern medicine and the studies and the research that gets done, it is really incredible. These cubs are starting to move a bit closer, everyone, which is a bit worrying, because they may mess up this hunt or potential hunt, or spoil it if they make too much noise, move around too much. Those buffalo are still slowly creeping forward. Again, I don't want to move too much now. Don't want to disturb the lionesses or the buffalo. We don't want to favor either of the two. But look at that. Oh, that buffalo is getting much closer. If these lionesses do spring up and run off the buffalo, we will move quite quickly. Now that female buffalo over there is not looking too healthy at the moment. You can see the ribs. And I say it's a female, you can see the boss, very, very thin horn structure, not as thick as the males around her. So something like that could potentially be a bit easier to hunt, everyone, because she looks a little bit weaker. So let's see what happens. Now, as I mentioned, oh, hang on.